Hello and welcome back to another video. We join us here in Dublin. I ticked off a bucket list item flying my girls across to Ireland to spend the weekend with family. We've all had a great time and made some more fantastic memories, but sadly it's time to wrap up the weekend and head home. It will hopefully be another fun flight for the girls, but we've got to time it right to avoid the incoming storms hitting the UK this afternoon. Strap in, it could be a bumpy one.
Operating in the area, remain via farm, and 500 and next report in auto minute.
So the route is pretty much the reverse of what we flew into Dublin, starting at Weston. We're picking up the VFR route down the River Liffey, speaking to Dublin Tower, out to the Pigeon House Chimneys, and then down towards Bray. Heading past Newcastle, which has got an ATZ, so I have to keep our eyes and ears out on that. Golf Tango, Golf VOR, and then down towards a point called Dymas on the southeast coast. We're going to cross the FIR at a point called Slaney. It's always worth including a point halfway across the FIR when you're crossing the boundary to help ATC hand over. And then we're going to coast in at Strumble and Old VOR on the southwest coast of Wales. Head across Wales, heading down towards Swansea and then through sort of Cardiff and Bristol zone like we did before. And then back across to the north of Yeovilton, south of Boscombe, and then back through the Southampton airport zone to Lyon Solent.
India Fox, Bravo Charlie, number 2, follow the traffic if you see them ahead of you inbound. Follow the traffic, Echo Bravo Charlie. This is Weston information.
And Tower for Echo Charlie, we're only getting you third about strength.
Runway news 07, surface wind 090, 5 knots, varying between 060 and 120 degrees, visibility 10 kilometer or more, fuel 1,600 feet, scattered 3,000 feet, temperature +22, dew point +15, QNH 1015, acknowledge receipt of information, Kilo.
Weston Tower, hello, Golf Victor Alpha, Lima Lima, information Kilo, outbound.
Oh, Victor Alpha, Lima Lima, QNH 1015.
QNH 1015, we're ready for taxi, VFR departure as per flight plan to Echo Golf Hotel Foxtrot, and we're looking for an east departure via the Dublin VFR route, Golf Lima Lima, ready for taxi.
Roger, stand by. Bravo Charlie, north minus 1,500 feet. India Foxtrot, Bravo Charlie, Roger. Continue overhead, maintain 1,500 feet, expect to join right downwind, task number 3. I'd had a good long look at the weather before we headed up to the airport, as there were some forecast thunderstorms due to be moving in across the south coast of the UK that afternoon. Based on our flight time of just over 2 hours, this should put us behind the first band that was moving in, but ahead of the second band, which was actually the worst out of the two. I'd contemplated flying IFR, which is Instrument Flight Rules, which allows me then to fly without visual reference to the ground. This is great for sort of bad weather days, but given that the aircraft doesn't have a weather radar, I decided to fly it visually to allow me a bit more flexibility with the routing and also to stay below the storm clouds the entire way.
The harnesses are all good.
Victor Alpha Lima Lima, confirm ready to copy ATC departure clearance.
Hey, I'm ready to copy Golf Lima Lima.
Off Lima Lima, after departure, right turn clearance limit is Parmesan runabout, not above 2,000 feet, squawk 3704, next frequency, when advised, Dublin Tower 118.6.
Okay, clear VFR, right turn towards Palmerston, clearance limit Palmerston, not above 2,000 feet VFR, squawk 3704, next frequency, Dublin Tower 118.6, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima.
Victor Alpha Lima Lima, read back correct. Victor Alpha Lima Lima, wind 090 degrees, 7 knots, runway 07 clear for takeoff, right on Parmesan.
Clear for takeoff, runway 07, right hand turn Palmerston, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima. Okay, here we go! Good, T's and P's are good, airspeed is alive.
India Tango Foxtrot Charlie, position please.
South of Manila Echo Foxtrot Charlie.
India Tango Foxtrot Charlie, Roger, military is closed, remain clear for space, information available 118.5 and closing local flight plan at 1434.
Local closed, military not active, remain clear, control Dublin 118.5, thanks for the help, Echo Fox Charlie.
India Bravo Mike November, wind 090 degrees, 7 knots, runway 07 clear plan. Clear to land, Echo India Bravo Mike November.
It's quite a busy departure out of Weston, flying the aircraft, navigating, speaking on the radio, etc. And just passing 500 feet, we adjust to the climb power settings, and then it's pretty much straight over to Dublin to agree our routing through their zone. I've kept the entire routing through Dublin on this video. It is absolutely stunning, so sit back, relax and enjoy this part of the flight.
Victor Alpha Lima Lima, contact Dublin Tower 118.6.
Dublin Tower 118.6, thanks for your help, go for Traffic Lima Lima, bye.
Bye bye. Lima actually Foxtrot, line up and wait for runway 07. Echo Charlie Foxtrot, line up.
Dublin Tower, good afternoon, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima just departed Weston, 2 miles to the west of Palmerston roundabout, climbing to 1,500 feet.
Airwings 1 Whiskey Papa, line up runway 10 right.
Wait, 10 Roger, wings 1 Papa.
Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima, not above 2,000 feet in the zone, QNH is 1015, and which way do you wish to route?
Above 2,000 feet VFR, QNH 1015, we're routing eastbound to the Chimneys and then southbound from there, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima.
Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima is understood, south of the Liffey towards the Chimneys, not above 2,000 feet, and what's your max requested altitude en route?
Remain south of the Liffey, not above 2,000 feet VFR 1015, and maximum over the crossing will be flight level 75, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima.
Alpha Lima Lima, right. Rock 6 Papa Echo is fully ready. Number 6 Papa Echo, roger. Airwings 1 Whiskey Papa, wind 150.7 knots, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
10 Roger, take off your wings 1 Whiskey Papa, good day, ciao.
Wow, awesome departure, sailing south of the Liffey. Climb up, we'll go a little bit higher actually.
Number 6 Papa Echo, line up runway 10 right and wait.
Line up 10 right and wait, number 6 Papa. November 591 Quebec Sierra 1, confirm you want us at 06.
November 591 Quebec Sierra, taxi Sierra 7, hold us runway 10 right.
07, Sierra 10 right, runway 591 Quebec Sierra.
Good in the back? Yeah.
Dad?
Yeah.
And will we go slowly, not fast?
Yeah, look. Can you see the airport, Dublin Airport?
Dad?
Yeah.
Will we stay this high?
We're going to go a little bit higher once we get near the sea.
No.
Do you like looking down, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. I'll keep it nice and low, okay? No problem. Wow, look at all the airplanes at the airport.
Alpha Lima Lima, current decision has Chimneys continue with Dublin information now 118.5, bye-bye.
Clearance Chimneys 118.5, thanks for your help. Go for Traffic Lima Lima, bye.
Blue Island 785, start clear direct passes and climb flight level 120. Direct passes and climb flight level 120, requesting final cruise of 150 Blue Island 78 Foxtrot. Roger, thank you.
Dublin information, hello, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima, routing Chimneys, not above 2,000 feet, go past 13704.
Golf Lima Lima, roger, on navigation, VFR, just not about 2,000 feet for the moment. Where do you wish to exit the Dublin control area?
Not above 2,000 feet VFR, own nav, Bray, and then we're going to remain outside the CTR, and then we'll climb up to the 751 to clear Golf Lima Lima.
Okay, Golf Lima Lima. Where do you wish to exit the Dublin control area?
So routing towards Bray Head, and then south towards Golf Tango Golf, and then Dimas, and then across to Golf Lima Lima.
Okay, thank you. Golf Lima Lima, climb to 3,000 feet VFR. You can expect higher when you're south of Bray.
Climb 3,000 feet VFR, thank you, Golf Lima Lima.
Golf Lima Lima, there's TRAs in effect off the coast of Wicklow. They're TRAs Alpha Bravo and Charlie, you familiar?
AFM, yeah, we're remaining to the west of Golf Lima Lima. As we approach the Pigeon House chimneys, hopefully you can see why I wanted to keep that footage in this video. The routing and the views are just absolutely incredible. And it goes without saying that, you know, this is something you can do if you've got your private pilot's license. Or if it's something that you want to do, then certainly look at getting your private pilot's license. The freedom and the views and the experiences that you get from it are just absolutely incredible. I'm definitely one for trying to encourage and inspire as many people into aviation as possible, and this is sort of one of those reasons, or one of those good examples as to why. Dublin Tower have handed us over to Dublin Information, who have given us some climb up to 3,000 feet initially, and then they gave us climb higher to flight level 75. Just over 7,500 feet for our crossing. Now, if you do fly in the UK, Dublin Information might seem like it's a FISO service or an information service. It's not. It is fully qualified air traffic controllers, as I understand it. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I guess it's a bit like a larger area air traffic control sector. If anyone does know how it works or how air traffic works in Ireland, please let me know in the comments, because I'm sure there's many watching this video that would love to find out more, and I certainly myself would love to find out more about how it works.
To Romeo arrival and descend flight level 70.
After an uneventful crossing of the Irish Sea, we started to approach the Welsh coast, and in the distance I could start to see some cloud bubbling up, or the beginnings of some thunderstorms starting to take shape. So I was speaking to Weston radar at the time, and this is where I made the decision to descend down to ensure that we stay below the cloud and visual with the ground at all times, which would give us the most flexible options for our routing and also keep us nice and safe below those horrible clouds. Western radar from Golf Lima Lima.
Golf Lima Lima, fast message.
So what will be the lowest level you'll be able to give me a traffic service at?
70.
Roger, no worries. We've got some build-ups in front that I want to get below, so I'm going to descend down to altitude 4,500 feet, see if I can get below them, and have to take basic from London Information.
Golf Lima Lima, roger, understood. I will just pass the details over to London Information. I'll let you know when they're ready for you.
That's copy, thank you, standing by, and I'll start my descent now if you're happy. Altitude 4,500 feet, Golf Lima Lima.
Golf Lima Lima, roger, and just so you're aware, the current Wessex QNH is 1011, remaining like that for the next hour as well.
That's copy, 1011 for Wessex, thanks, Golf Lima Lima. Western Radar gave London Information a phone call and handed us over, which was really handy. So London Information already had our details when we first called up on a frequency. We were descending down to 4,000 feet, and there was certainly a lot more cloud around than what I could see from up at flight level 75. So as we descended down, we needed to change our plan, which is exactly why I wanted to go VFR, and we just descended down a bit further to remain below the cloud.
Golf Lima Lima, what's the intended routing, sir?
Intended routing, Cardiff Docks, Cheddar Reservoir through the Bristol-Cardiff zone, and then pretty much direct back to Leon Solent from there, remaining outside Solent Airport airspace, Golf Victor Alpha Lima Lima.
Okay.
And for information, just to remain Victor Mike Charlie, we're going to descend at altitude 2,700 feet, Golf Lima Lima.
Golf Lima Lima, roger, and the Wessex QNH 1011.
West 6H1011, thank you, Golf for travelling Lima. We continued on at that lower level towards Cardiff and Bristol, and we attempted to get zone transit, but unfortunately they were busy on the way back. So it wasn't a problem, we had a plan B. Always have a plan B if you are planning on a zone transit. We descended below their controlled airspace, crossed the Bristol Channel, and then headed back towards Solent. We got a service off Bournemouth Radar, who were kind enough to tee up a zone transit with Solent Radar through Southampton's airspace for us. And that's again where you join us now. You can see that we picked up a shower along the way, and it's a good example of how the visibility drastically drops in sort of drizzle and light rain compared to when there's no rain at all, which is one of the problems that affects us when we're flying visually. That being said, it was still well within the visual flight rules minima, and we continued on back towards Solent.
Copy, Lima. Solent has the details. May call them now for the transit on 120.230.
Roger, are we retaining the squawk, or do you want me to go concentrate to go from there?
The return the squawk will change it.
Roger, retain the squawk, contact Solent 120230. Thanks for your help, Golf for travelling Lima.
Bye.
Solent Radar, hello, Golf Victor Alpha Lima with you. Squawking 7377, basic outside the zone transit.
Lima, thank you. Basic service, QNH1014, squawk 3660.
Basic service outside, QNH1014, squawking 3660, Golf for travelling Lima.
Golf Lima, report your current altitude.
1,700 feet, Golf Lima.
Clear travel Lima, thank you. Clear to transit controlled airspace, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Clear transit controlled airspace, not above 2,000 feet VFR, and we're at N27 towards Calshot, Golf Lima.
Lima, correct, thanks.
We followed Southampton Water all the way down to Calshot to establish ourselves downwind for the runway at Solent to land. Brakes are off. Undercarriage is down, 3 greens. Make sure it's fully rich. Fuel pump is on. Instruments are set.
The information, good evening, this is Golf Alpha Tango Foxtrot Delta, taxiing up hangar 17 for runway 23.
Golf Alpha Tango Foxtrot Delta, lead information, we are operating 23 right hand circuit, QNH 1014.
23 right hand and 1014, Alpha Tango Foxtrot Delta.
Golf Foxtrot Delta, taxi Delta 1.
Clear Delta 1, Golf Foxtrot Delta.
Lose 3 greens. Golf Lima Lima, turning final 23 to land.
Golf Lima Lima, runway 23 land, discretion, traverse wind 250 degrees, 16 knots.
Roger, Golf Lima Lima.
Golf Foxtrot Delta is ready for immediate after the landing aircraft is cleared.
Golf Foxtrot Delta, roger, hold position. Delta, report line up runway 23.
No problem, Delta.
Lima Lima, okay, Charlie for hangar uniform. Have a good evening, everywhere girls. George, see you soon.
Charlie, hangar uniform, thank you very much. You too. You have to close my flight plan for me.
Sure.
Thank you very much. See you soon. Take care. So there we are, back on the ground at Lyon Solent after our trip back from Dublin, and a very warm welcome home from the Solent Airport team, which was lovely. Thank you as always for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all your support. Most of all, I hope this video has inspired you in some way. If you fly, hopefully it's inspired you to take the plunge on a longer trip, or maybe venture overseas. If you don't fly, then I hope it's inspired you in some way to at least look at getting into aviation, or even just a visit to your local airfield, to the cafe, to watch some of the aircraft there. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at CoPilotUK, and please do check out my website at copilot.uk. Thank you as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I'll see you all soon.